Most of your thoughts aren't yours. They're habits, echoes, ghosts from the past. And worst of all, they're invisible, but they're keeping you stuck until you wake up. Most people live 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, or more, and not once, not even once, have they consciously shows what they think. That's not living, that's sleepwalking. In the reality, most people are gonna die this way. We think we're thinking, but in reality, we're not. We're remembering. Same doubts, same fears, same loops, same patterns that are being recycled every single day. Studies show that 90 to 95% of our thoughts are the same from yesterday. You're not evolving, you're just replaying everything, day after day. Your thoughts were programmed by your parents, your trauma, your friends, your failures, not by you. And because you never questioned them, they became you. I remember growing up in elementary school, since I can remember being in kindergarten, I remember hearing that voice, "You're not good enough." That voice kept appearing year after year in all the difficult situations I found myself growing up. But for the first time, I don't believe that. One day I read a book by James Allen, As a Man Thinketh. This book changed everything for me, which, as the title says, what we constantly put in our minds is who we become. And if we want to change that, we have to change our thoughts. So I started changing my identity of myself. I stopped the negative self talk. I started visualizing the life that I wanted to have and the person that I wanted to be. I started journaling and writing with as much detail how that person would act, what things that person had, and exactly the life that I wanted. And then I started visualizing it every single day. I started doing affirmations. I started doing daily meditation. And I started reading more books that aligned with this idea. And from that moment, I started fighting back. I stopped listening to thoughts that didn't serve me. And I started creating some that did. Thoughts, they don't just disappear, they're summoned. And if you don't summon them on purpose, your fear will do. But this is how it works. When you have an idea, something you want to accomplish, let's say you want to start your business. For example, my idea was to start this YouTube channel. That idea became a thought in my mind. Slowly, I started putting emotion aligned with it as I started visualizing it for a long time. How I would feel once I became a YouTuber, once I started posting videos. I started visualizing how that would feel. Once I had an idea back with emotion, I started doing action. Action eventually led to results. And now I have this YouTube channel, all because of an idea, because I changed how I thought or how I viewed myself. But here's the problem. Not because you change your thought once, that means you're set. You have to choose the correct thoughts every single day and not let those negative destructive patterns back into your life. You do this with action, repetition, and intention. It's important to understand this is not motivation. This is war. Every time you let a weak thought win, you're letting your old self win the war. So here's a challenge for you. For the next 7 days, I want you to write all the destructive thoughts that come into your mind. Then write the opposite. And every time you notice those thoughts back into your life, change it with the new one. That's how you start reprogramming yourself. Most people will die before they change their own thoughts. Don't be that person. This is what Overcome Demons is about. Killing your old self. Killing those thoughts that are going to keep you small. So subscribe if you want to overcome your demons.